Howdy zowdy, Big Beefy Burger Buddy here with Fiend Folio. If you didn't see my stream, first time I actually played it was on stream. First impressions of it. Post stream now, I'm realizing a couple things. One, the completion marks mod, I think, has to show up actually in game. I have to hit escape. Yeah, okay, so we can see it for modded characters. I think the thing that I wanted to do was just unlock everything, because unfortunately I'm unlocking all. So we're gonna do that, and we have to restart the run for it to take effect. I did a little bit of looking at the wiki, right? I wasn't really looking at what items did. It's things like use the eraser on this particular enemy, unlock something. Okay, that is kind of like worse than some of the regular Isaac achievements. And then there's so many items in this game that are like dev only debug things, and I'm just like, okay, please. I just kind of don't want to see those. Then I don't care, because I'm not going to use them. You can play as Peter Griffin in this game. Literally, you know what? Literally, I'll show you. Okay, restarting the run, I guess, again. Restart, I think 47. Yeah, you can just be Peter Griffin. Bloat is how I would describe this. So that, both of those factors, I'm just like, okay, yeah, I'm not. There's no reason for me to the stars. To unlock things if unlocking them isn't like is just like extremely tedious. So I really just want to like fight the new enemies and stuff, and find the new items. Because again, I don't really know what most of them do. I know now what Fiend actually does, which is like better than. Learning it on stream kind of helped, because I was informed on how he mechanically works. So I don't just have these fireballs for nothing, and they give health. So maybe Fiend isn't that bad. Like my first impressions with Fiend was like really bad, but honestly, you get your health for killing things with the fireballs. So maybe we try to. Guess that's not enough to kill like default flies. My bad. maybe we get something a little better. There's a secret room connected somewhere. Super secret room? I think it had to be a super secret room. But yeah, other than that, so yeah, I'm just like, I just unlocked everything because yeah, no tedium. So maybe we can find something a little more fun. What is it like? I don't know what these machines do because I just added them, I guess. And there's a, what is that card? Does it just use this item in this room? I think that's what it's gonna do. Pay 5 cents to use it. I'm just gonna buy this. Relearn. Okay. Flooring upgrade. I'm assuming that just makes the floor bigger or something, or like. Alright, it's a meme I don't know. Okay, that's an enemy. That is an enemy. I know what it does now. Usually a lot of enemies, I mean, we just take them, right? For fun. Give an indication when they're doing the above jump. Okay, so a lot of enemies have an effective range, right? There are a lot of enemies in Fiend Folio, it seems, that just, like, don't care where they are in the room, they will hit you. Or, like, aggro to you. And it's, not that Isaac doesn't have enemies that do that, but I feel like part of the reason I like this game is, like, I can influence how enemies are like, behaving. Like, I can bait you into a position, I can hit you. I can bait you to shoot, so I have an opening to hit you. Like, a lot of enemies have a design philosophy around that. And a lot of the ones in Fiend Folio seem like they're doing the opposite. They're the ones trying to bait you into bad things. I don't know. But it is still fun to learn what a lot of these new enemies do. I'm assuming these are just lower health and smaller versions of... Oh, they have a on death effect because they have a little bone, I guess. I also didn't even realize that this was a XL floor. I just don't want you to hit me though, because then I lose all of my little hearts. I don't know how like Fiend gets like regular health back, because I think the HP ups were giving me like that one give a black heart for some reason. I don't know. And this is a champion version of Monster that I haven't seen yet. Okay, you shoot an enemy. It definitely seems like way harder for a Monstro. Especially with the damaging creep. Let's just like do that. Okay, and there's a thing of corn. I don't know what the corn does. Devil's Harvest. Gives me a seizure. It just gave me a bunch of pill effects. I don't know, maybe go to the devil deal. And I get sulfur, which I don't really want. I'll take this penny though. Maybe go to our shop. There was maybe I could get the candle. Maybe let's try to find the secret room. Actually, you know what? I might get money just for this. Yep, it's not the way I was expecting to get the money, but I kind of want a little bit more money because I kind of want to buy that other thing and like turn it into a thingy. I'm just gonna be lazy and just like do this. Oh, it's sharp plug. Okay, well I'll take this. We're just gonna spend money. Yeah, okay, that's what it does. It just uses the effect of the item and then gets destroyed. Hold on. Should I go to the super secret room? I feel like since I know exactly where it is. What's the harm in doing it? The one mod I was definitely going to enable, by the way, that I didn't, is... there's no rush. But at the same time, what's the point? Because, you know, unlocks are all unlocked now. Sure. Okay. Don't pick up the red key, I got it. Red keys hurt you. I mean, it's not like it even matters on this character. Like, that health doesn't even matter. Because it's, turns into, like, a microcell damaging enemy. So, not the worst thing that I lost it. I'm sure you okay. That seems like an enemy that will, try to telefrag me at some point. I like the bubble tiers. I think that's a cool mechanic, that it's a tier that just blocks your shots. I don't know if that sounds sarcastic. It's not. I actually like that. Because there aren't a lot of enemies that, like, do... I don't think there's... Other than, like, stuff like that, but that spawns another enemy. It's not just, like, a tier. Like, fires kind of do that. And, I don't know. There's some interesting fiends in this folio. Like this guy. And I don't know if any of these, like, rocks do something special. Okay, well, I did get it. I definitely don't want to get hit by you, because that would cause, some sadness. Okay, good thing I didn't get telefragged by it. They don't do contact damage. 2 bombs for a solid 4. That's called economics right there. I don't like this item. I really don't like that item. I would rather have a candle, but I'd also rather have magic mush right here. I've called magic mush like that a lot recently. Okay, I could spend 5 cents to have sulfur for the room. Yeah, you know what? Sounds kind of fun. We'll have brimstone for a little bit. I'm so happy that... Okay, that's not a modded thing right there. That's literally base game now. These little indicators telling you where enemies are about to spawn. Also, they use the sound of the rocket launchers in Meat Boy. Which is kind of cool. It's these enemies that I hate, by the way. They are certainly annoying. Not the little husks, like the mini husks. It is the little dips. Nice block. Okay. I didn't know they could do that. I don't think there's a room in the game normally where they even have an opportunity to do that. Speaking of enemies not having opportunities. Okay. We got hit twice. Seriously, I thought it was an enemy trying to kill me. And I see what chili powder did, so I'm gonna drop that. And go back to I'm gonna go to number the magnet. Because I really don't think my my health is worth 2 keys. Keys are rarely an issue in this game, and my health is not worth it for them. Even as the health is not as important. Okay, so puzzle piece. Complete it. You. I'm sure I'll find 3 more of those, I guess. I missed. We'll use it again. I was expecting a little bit more performance from that. Okay. Well, I tried to do the cool thing, and then it didn't really matter. Okay, our health is actually not even that bad. The thing that's gonna worry me is, like, when we're starting to take double damage. Yeah, I really don't see a way of getting out of that one. All things considered. I will go through here. I don't know. I guess pointless. Pointless ahead. Dark Souls. Okay, you are invincible. Okay, now you're not invincible. I don't know if I had to kill everything before that happened, or if that was just an overtime effect. I have doomed myself. Okay, thank you. Thank you, funny mushroom. 2? Okay, you know what? For 25 cents. Ooh, honestly. Do it. Give me 2 of these. Kane's other eye. Having 2 of them. Give you. Okay, it's gonna result in tier spam, and I don't know how many of these enemies I'm gonna get into a position where I don't want them to do that. That's kind of funny. You kill them and then they go, "Ah, I'm dead." Oh wait, I found another thing. Will hurt. I will hurt. Almost hit me. I would have been very, very mad about that one. I'm very silly if you'd hit me there. Hit. Okay, I got hit. I don't know. Did I run that tier? Actually, just a trash can. That is a prime example of why I turned I unlocked, or I wanted to turn the boss rush on, because there were a lot of enemies in the like basement that are just like, here's 5 enemies in a room. I don't know, it's just complaining, but like, who cares? I'm playing a video game. Okay, another pointless item addition. But you kill 5 enemies, and then you finish, and then 5 spiders come from the sky that are like a new enemy that have like 3 times the health of the enemies you just killed, and you're like, okay. Boss rush is in the game. Where was the consideration for that being in the game when you added something like that? When you made specific rooms take like 3 times as long? I don't know. But again, the main reason I'm wanting to play this is because there is a lot of passion and effort, and like 30 people made this, so there is a lot of quality. I'm gonna have my gripes. Okay, I think we're gonna go crazy on this one. I'm going to assume, so I don't know what you do. Probably just a variant that looks like the area. Okay, I'm gonna assume that spending the purple hearts like actually spends these, and our damage is actually pretty good already. It did. Okay. Tears up, immortality. I somehow significantly, somehow definitely. Okay, well, if you're gonna do that, then I'm definitely gonna do this. And then fire energy. We take pills. And we could go to our shop. I mean, all of the stuff's gonna have new layouts and stuff like that, so they're at least exciting to like see. Also, those machines that are kind of neat that use an item without spending a charge. Or you spend money to use an item. I think the 25 cents for the diplopia was honestly worth it, though. Potato peeler, I don't know what that does. It's 10 cents. My guess looking at that's a D6 with all 6 sides of the dice. As 6s. So my guess is it's called loaded die or something like that. And my guess is it rerolls something into a higher quality than it was. I can get another Kane's Eye. I want to do it. Well, we gotta get more money then. Oh, it rerolled. Okay, so it rerolled the items into items I already have. Is what it did. So we have discovered what a new item does. I keep seeing this hairy guy, and I don't know what you do. Okay, now I know what you do. And I want 5 cents. You could give me 5 cents if you really wanted to just be like a little kinder with that one. Okay, so that's connected to the secret room. You're just gonna walk into a straight line and get deleted by my tears. Okay, black heart's very good. I think I'm gonna use the fire energy in this. I forgot what I think the fire energy just like. Oh yeah, I remember what I did. Yeah, sure. I probably should have used it before. That's an on me thing, but also that's never been a problem in these rooms before. So, I will take the blame. But also, I feel like there's a level of understanding with why that mistake just happened. Yeah, we're pretty stacked. I think also my first Fiend run was like spacebar item that's bad, spacebar item that's bad, really unlucky in that department. A library. There are new books. And that is not one of them. Which is unfortunate. I want a third Kane's Eye, come on. I don't know, like, give me like a pill effect that gives me like something. So there's no way I can get another Kane's Eye. 'Cause I think I already burned all the shopkeepers with the candle. Unless the piggy bank gives me money. I think it does. I think it's just a reskinned jar, yeah. Alright, well, I mean, it's just another Kane's Eye. Who cares? It's not that big a deal. It's really not even a... integral to my build right here with my super character. Okay, in the comments, if you want me to play as like Peter Griffin or whatever, I'll probably play run as it. But it is like dev console stuff, like nonsense, and I like there's the there's the dime when you or the nickel when you need it. Just like one room too late, which is again I don't care too much. You're gonna turn into something. A lot of enemies just die and become something else. Yeah, there's another. Okay, I don't want to like again. I don't want to be in super complain mode, but about the whole boss rush thing. That enemy requires the extra 3 seconds or whatever just to die and then spawn another enemy. The egg sacks actually I'm realizing are a pretty big component of why boss rush is so much harder to get to nowadays. But it's just so many enemies do that. Like they have some sort of like time delay thing that requires it just makes boss rush harder to get to unless you're like literally like steamrolling through the game and skipping half your rooms. I don't know, man. You're spooky and kind of cool. And I have a slight understanding of your character design. Okay, so you just shoot in random directions instead of will hurt your enemies. Not great. That is another book. That is more money right there. We'll farm the money in a moment. You are a jerk. Oh, okay, so that's how that health works. If you got... They only, like... segment, like, they only chain if they're in a row. Interesting. Let's see how much damage they do. I think it just walked through it twice and did nothing. Probably because it missed its, like, attack interval, like, twice during that. I probably should grab my little buddy back, I guess. Why am I wasting time getting these ones that I probably won't be able to get? Because if I had jump, I could. Hey, there's some money, though. As far as new items, okay, I guess the ones I got in like spent in machines count. Okay, you are a variant of the husks, so you can't take damage while you're down as well. You got a blood on your chest. Okay, wasn't expecting that one. Didn't hit me though, so not mad. I think I'm having more fun on Fiend now that I have a fundamental understanding of their character. So they seem to get like these particular hearts way more often than not. Mr. Dolly's really good. Those enemies they have a lot of range on that hit. Let's just grab it. I have some hearts to spend. Okay, that does overwrite that one. I just wanted to do that for that. And more health if I need it, which I don't. Oh, you're gonna hit me probably? Okay. Pill. So those little machines that like give you stuff, I feel like that is an unlock for one of these characters. I don't know. If you want me to actually like play this as actual Isaac, hittable? Okay, there you go. I think that made the timer change a little bit. There's a lot of enemies just spawning right there. That's really good. We're close to the funny transformation that I like. That's me right now. Look at me. More pills. Tears up. Pretty good. Right here, secret room. Actually, it actually was right there. Hi, Greed. It's been a minute since I've seen you. How are you liking the new Fiends, Greed? This game's full of them right now. They explode and turn into bombs. Dude, I'm learning a lot about new enemies. A lot of the new enemies are like I'm telling you, like, oh, they like change they like jump on you. I'm seeing a lot of new enemies that don't do things like that. But I'm also seeing seeing some cool stuff they added. I also did add like Peter Griffin and a card that did a meme that I've never heard of before. That's probably like outdated at this point. Which is, I'm certainly one to talk, as I certainly do my fair share of. This item's terrible. Like, and what scenario do you go like? I guess like this is the last floor that it's like useful. Do you go? I'd rather spend. I'm seeing the scenario right now. Before I like even like continue on that track. But it's mostly just because of the character I'm playing, I think. So actually it would probably be good on like Blue Baby as well. Sure, why not? Bozo's pretty mediocre, honestly. I thought that was the different one. There's one that like you have to walk into it. I always forget what that one is. There's an enemy you have to like bait them into hitting their head on a wall. Okay, that's insanely good. And Little Baggy's kind of trash. And I honestly, that's all we really needed. So I'm gonna go back, pick a pound of flesh. But I was gonna say, okay, so pound of flesh is kind of bad, right? I'm like, when are you ever like in a scenario where you're like, I want to spend coins on devil deals instead of just hearts? Just so happens I might be in that exact scenario where I'm on depths 2, have found my shop, which had greed in it. No, I didn't have greed. That was I'm thinking greed because I literally just fought him. It just had a little baggie in it, which is like, it's not really. I like pills, but I don't think we're in a scenario where I would want to. Even though our pills are actually great this run, where I would want to spend money instead of health at the devil deal when that's like I'm never like in that situation. But now I'm in that situation where it's like, well, what use does my money have now? Past depths 2. I could play like arcades and stuff like that. Maybe even find another one of those machines that like had a diplopia in it. I think you're gonna turn to a like the exploding Bob's brain one. So yes, the scenario is there. This is a free trial of boss items. Oh, this just gave me a headache to look at. Do I need to bomb this? Yeah, I'm not a fan of that one. I'll tell you that. That's definitely
boss disc.
Definitely could do without that. Puzzle solving in a random thing that has never had that mechanic in it, but now it does. Yeah, I could definitely deal without that. I don't even know if that was possible without like a an item that specifically lets you aim it in that direction. Am I too mad? Am I like very mad about losing out on Lusty Blood? Not really. I see why it would be good with the character because you gain your health back, kinda, and you know, more damage is always appreciated. But yeah, I think my build is good enough. Also, yeah, no, I don't want to do puzzles in Isaac. Boss. Oh, my free trial ended. Did this hurt me? They don't. Unless that was just like not close enough. Almost hit me. You can have one of those. You can have another one of those. We're gonna go this way. False PhD. There's some funny looking items. I remember the I think the little cookie was the thing that put a curse in me, and then I shot Epic shots. Unless it was a trinket. There's a little bunch of clay soldiers here, and I want that. Bag of bobbies conjoined. Well, I got conjoined. That's cool. Which means all my eyes got conjoined. Okay, well, I guess we take this now. Prank cookie tastes like corn. And I don't want false PhD. But yeah, there's a good use for pound of flesh there. We just got 6 hearts worth of items. Crits? Oh. This is a really weird sound to be hearing right now with this. Nah. Oh, the bag of bobbies is making little bobbies. They're like dried out bobbies. He took damage by walking. I think he just started blinking after walking into it. Are they like other bobbies that like die if they take damage? I think so. Oh, you actually tricked me. You scoundrel. That sound is that's gonna be a new stem. Okay, I got hit by that. I was wondering. Okay, I think actually that thing doesn't. That thing. I heard a wolf cry. I think. I didn't. I think I did, and I just don't remember what it was. I think that was like another like tile entity. That little heart thing. Okay, we have some freedom here. I have no idea what any of these tear effects are doing. I think that's the tomato. I don't know if it is, like Rotten Tomato. This item seems good. Play-Doh cookie is crazy good. It was the, there's a little fiend cookie that is doing this. So it's actually, like, pretty strong. Yeah, this is 100%, yeah. Okay. You have to shoot it to make it stop. So yeah, I was right that it was a funny thing. They're also just wanna point out that one didn't disappear, even though the other one did, and therefore, hey, bug report. Never seen this boss. It's making some Super Nintendo sounds for sure, though. It's like Contra. I don't know why it's making me think of Contra. They're like those indoor settings where you just shoot at the guys. Is kind of what that was making me think of. Also, the sounds kind of gave me like Contra vibes, like Super Nintendo in general. Super Contra. I didn't get hit there. Eternal car battery. Got it. So it has a chance to double your item and then delete it. I had a feeling it was gonna do something like that. But yeah, I can't use that as a duplication, so it just kind of deleted it. But we know what, we didn't even need it anyway.
Pheromones.
I have full health. You would have some fireballs! I don't even know what killed that enemy. Judgment? Nah, you can get out of here with that. I'll take that over Devil Deal Chance. Certainly I feel like it has more use. Okay, here's one thing about modded Isaac that I've always had a, like, why I've had an aversion to playing modded is performance. I don't even feel like it's that much happening on screen, and there is like there was a small amount of lag spike in that room. Actually, I can really feel it there. Like, I have a pretty good computer, and the game just wasn't meant to have some stuff in it, and I'm sure it could be like an optimization thing, or just like, again, the engine not handling certain things correctly. But yeah, I think especially with this visual effect, like the overlay. I know that lags the Switch like crazy, so I wouldn't be surprised if it's got some sort of thing like that happening as well. Okay, so that's what that little bug does. Can have some of these. Ow. Isaac! Stop killing my bobs. Bobs of steel. I could get, yeah, I mean, for 15 cents, so why wouldn't I? It also gives me, like, a space for item back again, which also has its own value. I mean, yeah, we go for the path we picked. I'll do alt path next run, maybe. Maybe we'll do it as Fiend. But I should have a completion mark, yeah. Which does unlock things, but again, I disabled that. Because again, use eraser on the sun. Boss. How do I see this enemy every time? And it's a mini boss. That's a neat looking pot. Okay. That's a neat looking rock. Okay, that one doesn't break. That one's a stone one. Sure, whatever you do. I'll hide in the corner and shoot at me. Okay, I got it. Now I feel now I know how it feels like when I have Ludovo. Shit. What did I say? Did this guy just bash Ludovo technique? No, what are you talking about? I didn't say anything about it. Okay, there's Stop. Don't do it. I heard the call out, and now I have retained information on what that is. I thought he was about to just like shoot random projectiles at me. Oh, I didn't pay attention to the fact that they just used funny beams of light at me. Okay, windmill shuriken. I gotta get that out of the way. Oh, you just disappeared. Okay, we got more books. What was this one again? Bedtime story? I forgot what it did. What it did. What it did. And I'm gonna go with homing because homing seems pretty good. There's just like tears everywhere. Misprint 2 of clubs. My guess is it has a chance to double it or half it. Okay, it turned him into... turn him into the copper ones that have a chance to be a dud. Which is, like, I think an 80% chance they become a dud. There you go. Red ribbon. Twice as Eternal. Okay, the last one that had Eternal in its description deleted my spacebar item, so I'm gonna just go ahead and not grab it. This is a room. Thank you, Brimstone Bombs. That was a good time to use that. Remember when I was saying a little bit something about like mod performance? Yeah. There's a good example of it. We are certainly lagging the game. So yeah, that's how I feel about modded sometimes. Sometimes you lag the game. And it certainly isn't my computer why that's the problem. Brownhorn, unload their bowels. It's a poop item, I refuse to use it. Out of premise. Okay. Brown note. Sorry if you shit your pants because I used that item. Okay, what game is that fucking sound effect from? Alright, nice try. Sissy Spider, best run ever. Now, I'm not trying to be mean when I say this. But I know Isaac can handle, like, this many projectiles better than it normally can, you know? But there is certainly a level of lag that is being achieved here. And I know that because I played Tainted Eden and broke the game once. Not Tainted Eden. Tainted Eden. I think I said Tainted Eve, but I meant Tainted Even. Tainted Even, by the way. Do you want to play as a new character? Tainted Even. Yeah, I feel like I'm playing Flash Isaac right now. Hourth. I think this is the insane item. Why is it? Yeah, those are the enemies. Oh, they're regular spiders. What the fuck is that? That guy's epic. Peter Griffin. Well, now they go through walls. I think Continuum would make this, like, comically overpowered. Have this. There's a fly in my room right now. Okay, yeah, the copper bombs have to do more damage. I just felt that was a little necessary in that room. I will fight Delirium if I see him, by the way. It looks like another Monstro. Okay, actually, it is a unique boss. With bouncy balls. I can't see where I was at. I almost got hit by that because I lost track of where I was. Speaking of Monstro. Didn't they make Monstro's tooth better? I think I'm like losing my mind on that one. Might as well use this. I think it only gives you the 3. A spin down dice. there's this scenario where you don't want I think pound of flesh there at the same time. Don't think I even want anything there. Hello, Pin. Pin jump scare. I truly have no idea why these characters are turning, like, monochrome and high contrast randomly. I don't know what tier effect out of that other item is making that happen. Okay, that's like good for traversal. That's a new type of poop, so you know I gotta figure out what it does. Okay, so you don't use those. It just get... Yeah, I'll take Monsters Long. I haven't seen this item in a minute. I gotta say, one of my favorites. That is a game lagger. Something funny. Oh, that's pretty good too. Mulligan is pretty good. I was like, what boss is in this room? That was those guys. Sometimes you forget. Because I was like, those new enemies certainly don't look boss qualified. They don't look like they qualify for the boss tier. I'm good. I don't want Lord Speed. I'm sure this sound has gotten grating. Yeah, oh my goodness, this is laggy. It's like not that bad, but still. It's like I'm playing online. How many more laggy Isaac jokes can I make? Alright, we're gonna go fight Delirium. The game gave me the opportunity. I shall do it. Even though I don't have unlocks, I still want to at least Get all the completion marks. Would be a little fun. Does this... I wonder if there... I played an Isaac mod a while ago. That, it had, like, alt path floors, and then I went through it, and then I fought a version of me that tried to dodge me for, like, 3 hours. Does Fiend Folio have, like, alt floors that aren't just, like... kind of like how Burning Basement's just, like, an alternate version of it? Is there, like, an alt path or something? Because I keep seeing some of these layouts. And it seems like a lot of effort to do an entire tile set to just have it be a variant of like one room in some of these. I also truly just have... What do you do? There's also, yeah, it is nice. I have not been using these fireballs, just use them, right? Nah. You know, conjoined, Kane's eye should count towards conjoined, because I'm conjoined to it. I don't know what you do, but you're dead. Right? We're at the point where that doesn't matter anymore. I think... Okay, that enemy I think is named Slim Shady, which is funny to me. Hold on, let me go back in that room. WarioWare New Vegas. Okay, that I don't get the joke. You put the name of 2 games together. Yeah, I don't need prayer card. I remember when I was fighting Isaac not that long ago. Tower card's actually cracked. Might as well just use this, right? Who am I benefiting by not using it? I guess I'll take shot speed, you know? Shot! Oh, regular room with enemies? And they didn't even explode? Why not? Bees. Got 2 cents for that one. I see why you use it! Because you have a chance to get 2 cents. Yeah, why are you turning into like a fucking... Wait, also, you are spamming so many projectiles. Why are you turning into like a ARG face on occasion? It's one of the tier effects from the cookie, but I don't know. I don't know what effect it does. Why are you already like enraged? I haven't even done that much damage. Ow. See, that one was completely dodgeable, and I just kind of failed at doing it because I'm really good at the game. I feel like most of these tiers don't feel like they're hitting. Here comes the laser beams. Oh, the ultimate enemy. Oh, you know what I just... Okay, I don't think I picked up on this. I still got half health when I, like, got hit. But I got little... Some of my demon hearts became little demon versions of the little micro cells. I hope those don't stay there. Okay, thank goodness. Have I ever seen Delirium become that boss? I don't think so. If not, I've never seen the orbs. That's gonna get me hit. Yep. I'm at half a heart. I guess I'm at half a heart. Fiend's passive, by the way. Certainly seems like something. Well, let's try not to die, I guess. Could prove more difficult than previously anticipated. Let's just not get hit by like an easy to dodge tier. If I'm gonna die, I want to die a warrior's death, you know? And not have you double team me right at the end here. Oh, well, there's a telefrag. I did kill him, and I count that as a win guaranteed. So I'm gonna go do that real quick. Because that's just a telefrag right at the end. That's a win. So if you enjoyed, leave a like, comment, subscribe if you haven't. Check my links in the description. Fiend's passive, by the way. Great.